Everyone stand, please. You may be seated. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I gave you certain admonitions yesterday before you left for the day. Does any juror have anything to report? If you do, raise your right hand. Does the record reflect that none of the jurors have raised their right hand? I believe we were beginning cross-examination. Mr. Scott?
Yes, sir.
You're up.
Good morning, Mr. Frey. How are you?
Good morning, sir. Fine, thank you.
I want to start where General Harper left off yesterday.
Okay.
You were asked, you conducted an interview of Megan on February the 25th of 2000.
Yes, sir. Myself and Detective Licklider from the Sheriff's Department.
And in that interview, you talked with her about the child being dead
Yes, sir.
and some other things.
Yes, sir.
Judge, this time would ask to show that video.
Hold on.
But when he left, how long was he gone?
Now
Oh, not day you went.
You know this, okay. You know like this is the last day. If you
I
had,
tell you what they roll it out.
I will. And we'll bring it down. Yeah, but don't we need to bring her on, man? Don't lead us on like this going too long. Okay? This is for your baby. This is to give her the proper and where's she at?
There's only two places I can make the first shoot.
Where's she
He
at?
said they put her somewhere close to, I think she's somewhere at Dad's or at his house.
At his house?
Maybe somewhere like, you know, that like the dog store. I think she's either there or she's somewhere at Dad's. But she's somewhere close.
Underneath the docket hunters.
I don't know if she's underneath there. I'm just,
Is that what you're trying to tell me? I'm not putting words in your mouth.
that is just my theory. She has to be
No,
two places.
I don't want to. We're not looking at theories, son. You need to bring her home.
He said that she was somewhere close. There's only two places I can think that he would take her.
You were honest with you? Okay, but you know this part.
I don't know for sure. I'm trying to help you all. I swear I am at this point in time.
This is the ending, okay? Let's bring her home. Let's bring her home.
There's a bunch of places I think that he would even have time to take her. It was not very long.
Well, regardless of time, there has to be a reason that you would know that, okay? Because that
He said she was somewhere close.
in that time, there's only X amount of places she could be, okay? But you're specifically narrowing down those two places, right? You know that.
He said she was somewhere close.
Help me with this, Megan. When he took her out with the driver, how was she dressed?
You know that picture I have of her? She's got her old penguin suit.
She's in the penguin suit. Is she wrapped up in her blanket?
She was wrapped up in
Did you give her to him?
a picture of
You picked her up, where was she?
on the bed. I held her for hours because I didn't want to let her go.
And that's okay. We need to bring her home. Okay? We need to bring her home today. Just tell us where we can go get her.
I don't know for sure how old you are. I think she's at.
Okay, hold on. You held her for hours.
Yeah.
She was in what? How was she dressed?
You know that picture of me and her were sitting outside the trailer and she was
Yes.
falling into a little purple thing on.
Yes.
She was sleeping.
And she was wrapped up in a blanket.
Like a dark colored blanket. A thick fleece blanket.
And he took her from you? Where did he put her? What car was he driving?
I read the car.
The red car? Did he put her in the trunk?
I don't know. I didn't go out
Did
there.
you go outside with him?
No.
What time of day was it?
It was close to the dark.
Was it close to dark or was it
It was
dark?
close to the dark.
What day was it?
I don't know what day it was for sure, to be honest with you.
So, how long was he gone?
Less than an hour.
Was it 15 minutes or 30 minutes or 45 minutes?
Maybe like 45. And he kept saying, she's super close, Papa.
Did he ever take you back to where it was? Between then and now? And this was in December, early December. Was it after you started working at the
It was
chicken?
after Trevor.
How long after?
Not too long.
You started on Monday, right?
Right?
Was it Tuesday?
No, it was a
Wednesday?
week or two after.
It was a week or two after.
Closer to 2 weeks.
So about December 10th. What do you remember about that day? Did you wake up or what happened?
I don't know. I rolled over on her. I don't think I did. I think he did. It was an accident.
So he was sleeping in bed with you? Was the three of y'all together? In the
In
bed?
between us.
Okay.
I should have put her just on my side. I slept with her almost every night of her life before that, and I never once rolled over on her.
But when you woke up, she wasn't breathing. Is that what you're telling us?
Her head was like buried in her pillow. She wasn't breathing.
Okay. So, there. So you tell him, hey,
I was panicking. He was like, well, you can't call anyone. We're both going to
why
go to
can't you
jail.
call someone
Because he said we were both going to go to jail if he didn't care of it.
for her just rolling over, or you rolling over on him? Or on her?
I don't think I rolled over on her though. I don't know if he did an accident or what. Like I said, I slept with her like her whole life before that. With her up against me, right next to me, I never rolled over on her.
We need to bring her home, baby. You need that peace. Mom needs that peace. Everybody needs that peace. We need that peace. Help us bring her home. You're the only one that
I
knows.
told you all the only places I know he could have went.
Where? Name it.
My dad's in his house.
When you say your dad's, where are you talking about your dad?
I'm Lady Green.
Because he wouldn't have taken her inside the house and said, hey, Tommy.
Well, I don't know. I just know there's
Why
only
would he take her back to Tommy?
clothes.
See, I don't think he would have taken her to Tommy's. That's too much of a risk. Why would he do that?
I don't know.
What if your dad would have caught him? I don't think she went there.
But can you all just please check and then
We're
check
going to check
everything?
everywhere we believe she may be.
Okay.
But again, we need to understand where she's at.
I don't know for sure where she's at.
When you say for sure,
I just have guesses and I've told you two what they are.
why has Hunter never spoke to you about this?
I didn't want to
When
know.
he came back, what did he say?
I'll put her somewhere close.
Did he say how he put her?
I
Did he
didn't
throw her in
want
the
to know.
trash can? Did he throw her in the lake? Did he bury her?
I didn't want to know.
What did he say?
Just that she was somewhere close and not to worry about it.
Megan, you've lied to us for 6 days now. I need you to be truthful with me today.
I am being truthful.
No, just hear me out, okay? I need you to be truthful with me today. We're getting there. We need her brought home. She don't need to be laying out in the woods in the cold anymore. She needs to be buried. She deserves that. You need to help us bring her home. Please. Tell us where she's at.
I don't know for sure. I really don't. I didn't want to know.
I think you do, Maggie. I think you're scared to tell them.
I don't. I told you the only two places I think she could be.
When you say the boat dock, what do you mean by the boat dock?
I don't know, maybe he buried her there or what.
Did he mention the boat dock?
No, but he said he took her somewhere close and he wasn't gone very long.
Did he drive away with her? Was she placed in the trunk?
I don't know for sure.
You didn't look out the window.
No, I didn't want to.
Who did you call?
Nobody. I was scared to call anybody.
Did he call you while he was gone?
No.
And it was dark. Close to getting dark.
It was dark by the time he got back.
It was light when he left and dark when he got back. We need to bring her home. If she's laying out there somewhere, she deserves better than that.
I don't know. I told you going to places I could take me to take her. What are you all going to tell my dad when you go to search his property?
What should we tell her?
I don't know.
Is she buried on that property?
I don't know if she is or she isn't. I really don't know. There's a village places I know that he didn't have time to go to because
Did Hunter take a shovel?
no.
Did he take a trash bag? Did he carry her out in that blanket, a box, or a box? Jumping in
I
the box?
stayed in the bedroom. I just had her wrapped up in a dark colored blanket.
How big was this blanket?
It was like a normal size, like fleece blanket.
So when you say wrapped her up, so you describe it to me.
Like, you know, you swaddle a baby.
Okay.
Like that.
So did you leave her face exposed?
So it sounds stupid. I didn't want her to be cold, so I wrapped her up in a blanket.
So she was, her whole body was wrapped up.
Except for her face. You know how you swaddle
Her
a
face
baby?
was open.
You know how you swaddle a baby?
Mhm.
So I wrapped her up. I didn't want her to be cold.
We don't want her to be cold anyway. She's still out there and we need to bring her home. And you can help us with that part.
There's only two places I'm trying to go look for it. I need that.
So Hunter's dock. Underneath Hunter's dock.
Or just around the dog.
Okay?
I don't think if he did take her to his house, he's not stupid enough to, you know what I mean, just put her somewhere inside the house. His dad owns property right next to that place too.
How long did you hold her?
For a long time.
All day?
I didn't want to let her go.
How did you know she was dead?
Because she wasn't breathing. Her eyes were open.
Her eyes were open.
She wasn't breathing. I tried to give her CPR, but it was like, she was already gone.
How did you try to give her CPR?
Mouth to mouth.
What else?
That's it. I just held her leg.
Did she gag or anything while you were trying to give CPR to her?
No.
How did she feel?
What do you mean?
Was she cold?
No.
She's still warm? What about the color?
She was still
Was she blue?
No, not really.
What did she look like?
Just like her. As the day went on, she got colder and put up there in the blanket because I didn't want her cold.
And you don't remember what day that was?
No. I know it sounds bad, but I'm just trying to block it out of my memory as much as I can.
Where would you look at your dad?
I don't know if that's a lot of property back there.
Back behind his house? So where does that connect to? Where does the back of his property connect to?
I don't know. I don't know.
So
Yeah, that's what's there, and then that creek is like where it goes to the asphalt, stuff like that.
You shooting one of those asphalt piles?
I don't know, I really don't.
Is there a lot of asphalt piles on his property?
I don't know if there is any or not.
So I've not been out there, I don't know, I'm asking.
I
And
don't
again,
know.
that's what I'm trying to do, Maggie. Help us bring her home. She don't deserve another night out there in the cold and alone. She needs to be brought home.
I don't know, I really don't. I don't know if he took her in the trash can or not. When he came back, it was gone. I didn't want to ask.
Your trash can and the trailer was gone.
I didn't want to ask.
Was there a dumpster anywhere there close?
I don't know. You have to look.
No, to where when you lived there. What did you normally do with your trash?
So get to the road and then the trash can.
So you said it took a trash can, was the inside trash can or the outside trash
On
can?
the inside.
Just what you kept in the kitchen?
I don't know if he took it with him or not. I didn't want to know.
You said you sit there and looked at her.
Yeah.
When you woke up and she wasn't breathing, you tried to give her CPR. What did her eyes were open? Were they bloodshot?
No.
Were there any bruising around her eyes?
No.
She just looked like she always did, just like she was at peace asleep.
No, her eyes were open.
Her eyes were open. Not bloodshot or bruised.
Not really, no.
Because I can't help but think that's probably a lasting image that you think about Evelyn. So you know her bloodshot eyes were bloodshot or not, or black, and you're not saying they were.
No.
Okay, but they were just open.
I didn't want to let her go. She wasn't cold, and when she started to get cold, I thought that the blanket around her, so I didn't want her to go home.
What woke you up? Was she choking or crying?
No. I just woke
Or
up.
kicking?
No.
If we talk to Hunter, what will he tell us?
The same thing he's been telling you, that he's never met Evelyn, because he told me not to tell anybody that he would go back to jail.
If he has never met Evelyn, how do we make that connection that he has?
I don't know.
Was he ever out in public with her? During this time, how long had you all started dating?
Not long.
Talking about not long, like a week,
Yeah.
a couple of weeks,
A
a
week.
month? So prior to you starting at the chicken shack,
No, I didn't know him there.
you didn't know him.
No.
So the first day you met him was an interview for that job?
Yeah.
When was that?
I don't know.
You started on Monday.
Right. I think it was a couple of days
The day
before.
before, like on a Friday or Saturday?
It was probably like a day or two before.
Did you go there in person and fill out an application?
Yeah. Evelyn said
And
the
that's
car
the
was
first
like
time?
Bailey.
Okay, and that's the first time you ever saw him.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
I just filled out an application, that's it.
Did he ask you out on a date? What I'm
No,
getting.
not until I started working there.
So you started working, he said, okay, you're hired. You started working on December 2nd, on a Monday, correct? And then start farting at work. And tell me what happened. Y'all got on a date, Monday night, Tuesday? Tell
I
me
don't
about it.
remember the day, I really don't.
Whatever day, whenever you say the first day after the application that you, that was the first time you met him, you started working, which we know that was on a Monday. That's easy. Y'all started flirting at work. Did y'all go out Monday night, that first night?
No, I don't remember what night we went out. I'm just being honest, I really don't.
Okay. But at some point, he started staying with you at the camp, or at the trailer.
Just one night.
He stayed one night. And then you said he stayed a couple of nights.
I didn't say that.
You said he had slept together.
Just the one time.
Said y'all slept together in the bed with her between.
Me and him.
Not with her.
She slept in between us.
And that's what I'm saying. You said you'd done that a couple of nights. And
No, I said I'd done it 1,000 times where she slept with me. Like her whole life, she slept with me in bed.
And then the one night he stayed was the first night he met her, correct?
I mean, no, he'd seen her like in the car with me at the chicken shack.
Okay. Like a couple of days when you went to get the application, when you applied with Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
And
I came to measure the parking lot. They wanted it redone, and I had her in the car with me.
when was that?
I don't know a day.
But you told these guys the other day, y'all went through a timeline. I think I wasn't in there. But y'all went through a timeline.
I don't remember what day I measured the parking lot. I really don't. The day they opened, I came back to the drive-thru after I left, and she was in the car with me too. In the back seat, her car seat. The pink and gray one you all have.
Mhm. Do you think he took her in that trash can?
I don't know, but it was gone. I never wanted to know.
And that's the only two places.
I don't know where else it's close. I think my dad owns those storage units across from the trailer. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. Does Hunter have a storage building rented from him or something there?
No, but I mean,
Or do you?
no, they're abandoned.
Where we put the baby at there?
I don't know. You are asking me guesses. I'm giving them to you. He likes the lake a lot.
Does he have a boat or anything like that?
He used to.
When you talk about the boat dock, you mentioned boat dock. What do you mean by that? Does he own a boat dock or?
They're behind his dad's house. If you go to 217 Sandy Point Drive and look in the backyard, there's 3 huge ass boat docks. I promise you, you will not miss them. They're wide.
And that's
Have you
close.
been to that house?
I
Do you know what I'm talking about?
did.
Okay.
But of those 3 huge ones that you have, which,
I don't know.
where would you think?
I really don't know, to be honest with you. The only thing I think of is maybe put her in the lake or something.
You think you would walk in from there and walk down to the lake?
What do you mean?
What do you?
There's no water there right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You would have to walk down the dock and walk to the lake.
Well, you can get to the lake not too far from my trailer. Because it was Lakeview Mobile Home Park before my dad.
Is there a place you can drive down from there?
I really don't know, to be honest. Isn't there like an access, something on Sugar
That's
Hall?
what I'm asking. I don't know.
There is. You're talking about the ramp, the new ramp they built down there? There is. You talking about the one on Sugar Hall, or you talking about the one on the Ball Bridge? Just before the bridge. They built a new ramp down there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay. Which one are you talking about on Sugar Hall?
Well, I just passed the one that's just Sugar Hall access part.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me talk to my mom.
You will. Let us put this baby to rest. Okay? You come off of that part. Alright, we talked. This is-
Those are the only places I know for you all to go look, I swear.
You're positive.
Positive.
Because, listen,
Those are the only places you could
so
get there.
you're telling me all these other stories that you've told me. All those before, those are lies. But this is the truth.
This is the God's honest truth.
Okay, that timeline All the dates that you gave, all that stuff prior, and all that stuff was made up. And you want, why do you want to come clean now? What benefit do you have?
I don't, but you talk to me. Be honest with me.
Is it for me or is it for your baby?
For my baby, but you're the one who were like, hey, like, it's been going on long enough, you know what I'm saying?
And it's time to put an end to it. You have no idea.
I told you the only places I think you could have went in that short time frame.
I'm going to step out here. I'm going to try looking at a map for most places.
Can you bring me a map and I'll try to mark on it where I think?
You agree, baby? All right, well, I'm going to grab a chair. Here we got some maps. Let's see. We got that one. This one. Okay, 543 Muddy Creek. Is that his dad's?
No, it's not. This is his dad.
Okay, so we got 3 maps here. So here, just take this and give you. I know they're kind of small. This is where, that's where you were staying, I think, right? That's
Yeah, this is Buffalo Road.
Okay, this is Sandy Point Street.
Yeah.
This is Muddy Creek Road. And this is where your trailer was, right? Is that right
Yeah.
there?
Well, where's the access part of Sugar Hall Road?
So,
Is this it right here?
you got Sugar Hall Road, and you should have the Ball Bridge here.
And there's Sugar Hall Road already. Okay, so right across from here, there's like a storage building, like going back up towards that, whatchamacallit.
But you said those are empty, right?
Yeah.
And those on those?
I don't know.
Okay.
I thought my dad might have gone this way.
You just mark wherever you think, like I said, you'd mentioned that he had just a limited amount of time.
Well, those are the only two places I think on this map.
Okay,
that
but
really
did
want
you
to
just
see.
mark where?
This is like the storage unit.
And is that for both dogs?
That's the access part of Sugar
Where's
Hall.
his dad's house? Is that here?
Yeah. Well, I don't know anywhere else except for there and Muddy Creek.
Okay, well, just mark that, mark what that is, both dogs. Put your lakes down. Is his,
So I just put Randy's house.
yeah, that's fine. Okay. Anything else you can think of? And if you don't care, just mark, I don't think storage. I think from what you're telling me, if she's in one of these 2 places, so just write what she was wearing if you don't care. And that's just whatever, what'd you say her clothing was? Was it her little jumpsuit,
Yeah,
purple
it's a
fleece,
sleeper.
and a sleeper? Was she wrapped up in a blanket? Now, I would say this might be hard for you. Write down how she was. Her eyes open. Just like she was sleeping, right? No bloodshot, but they were open. She was warm. And all her color was there. She wasn't blue or gray or anything like that, right? Okay. All right. And that would have been 1st of December. Okay, is that right? Like the first week,
Second week, probably.
second week. And that's December. Anything else you can think of? anybody else you think Hunter may have told? His best friend, I'm just asking, you may or may
The only
not.
person I know that he's really close to is his mom.
Do you think she knows anything?
His mom would defend him like to the end of the earth.
Okay.
Because I know exactly he's gonna be like, well, I didn't have anything to do with that. He's gonna go back to jail, and his mom will like sit and support him on whatever the hell he says to her.
What else he been in jail for?
I don't know.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I don't.
Okay. All right. Let me go out here. Do you need to leave, or you want to hang out here? What do you want to do?
Well, I can't leave.
Huh? Why not?
I figured you all were going to arrest me after I told you.
For what?
For withholding information.
Why would we arrest you?
For withholding information, impeding an investigation.
Well, here's how this works, and again, I'm not talking to you much, but I need you to understand. Number one, I need you to understand that I'm not going to lie to you about anything, okay? That's not what I'm in the business of doing. I need you to understand, too, that we confer with the DA's office, okay? Before we make any kind of decision like that, that's out of our hands. But I need you to understand that I can help you, okay? You've not helped yourself at all during this whole ordeal. You know that. You're not done. No way in shape or form are you done, Maggie. You're smarter than this, than what you've let on. You have lied repeatedly, more times than we. And to be honest, didn't you go on the news last night and say that TBI? Who?
Christy.
You go on the news last night and tell that TBI's not doing our job. You've been up here 100 times. How many TBI agents you see running around? How many Sullivan County investigators you see running around? How many FBI agents you see? We are breaking our backs to bring her home. Then you go out there and do that. That bothers us. But again, we're not in it for anything but to get and bring her home. And you hold the key to that. So with that being said, we're the only ones that can help you. And what I mean by that, and I want you to hear me out, what I mean by that is that when we talk to that DA's office and they say, hey, what did she, well, they're going to say, hey, because we have talked to them, we know she's lied for 6 days now, 5 days, whatever it is. I haven't seen them. Many of us have not seen a full night's sleep in well over a week because of this. But when they go to and say, hey, what did she tell you other than the lies? Because how many lies have you told us? How many? Dozens? Just say it. Let me help you. I'm here to help you. How many lies have you told us? A lot. Every day you talk to us, right? I need to go to him, the DA, and say, look, I get it, she lied. She was a scared mother who didn't know what to do. Okay? But today, when he and I were in here and talked to us, when you first talked to him, she started to tell us the truth. That truth is what's going to be able for me and him to go to the DA and say, hey, we know she told all these lies. She's telling the truth now. We can help her. We'll go to bat for her. And that's what we're willing to do, is to go to bat for her. Regardless of how many lies you told, we can start over right now. And I can go back and you say, hey, look, she was scared. We just need to bring her home. Like, you need to help us do that. This is a start. But you should, again, you just need to understand my perspective. You ever been lied to before? How did it make you feel?
Bad.
And that was over probably something trivial. A boyfriend lied to you about going out with a girl or something like that. We're trying to bring her home. Dozens of guys out here and women out here, and in Quantico, Virginia, Nashville, Tennessee, and Atlanta, Georgia, are all working this thing. That's all we're working right now. To bring her home. Help me tell the DA she was finally the key that brought Evelyn home. I need you to be honest with us. Can you be honest with us?
I am being honest with you.
Is there any place other than here that she is that you know of?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Anything else you think might be important? Anything else you want to tell us? Okay. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
I mean, I can't go.
You're not under arrest. I say all that to say that to be clear. You're free to go. Just you tell us you want to hang out here. That's fine. We'll continue to help you out. But again, the lies are over. We can't help you unless you tell the truth.
I am telling the truth.
Okay. Tired? You want to go outside?
Can I just stay here?
Yes. If you need anything, you don't come in the door.
Is Angie here?
Who?
Angie?
She is.
Can I sit with her?
Yeah. Want to sit with her in here?
I'll sit with her in her office, or we'll have to sit here.
You'll be fine. You sit tight. You got food here, is that okay? Is that right?
Thank you.
Agent Frey, is that a fair and accurate depiction of your interview with Megan Boswell?
Yes, sir, it is.
Judge, I would move that as the next exhibit.